So thanks once again for dropping by the channel. If you like the content, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, share the video if you enjoyed it, if you felt it was useful. I also do have a Patreon, link is in the description. Now let's get into this. So, you know, boxing in this day and age, people are always saying that it's not as good as it was however many years ago because we don't get the big fights. You know, when we do get the big fights, sometimes the fighters are past their best, or one fighter's past their best, or etc, etc, etc. That's what they always say about fights nowadays. Well, one fight I was looking forward to. I've been looking forward to it for a while. You know, we were hearing talk this fight was good to go. This was going to be an undisputed fight. This was going to be to see who was number one at lightweight. And this was going to be Teofimo, Lopez and Vasyl Lomachenko. It's now being reported that fight is on the verge of falling to pieces. It's claimed that Lomachenko has agreed a deal worth 3.25 million, so 3.25 million, which is a concession from his contract. That's a guaranteed purse. But Lopez has rejected an offer of 1.2 million. Career high payday to Teofimo Lopez. After all the call outs from him, from his dad, non-stop calling out Lomachenko, believing they'll knock him out, believing this, saying this, X, Y and Z. 1.2 million career high payday. Not good enough. I don't say this a lot on this channel. I don't call it much, but I'm going to call this like it is. It's a duck. He's ducked Lomachenko. Who is he going to fight? That's a career high payday. It's a career high payday. How much more did he plan? How much more was he thinking of getting? 7 figures? What was he thinking he's going to get? What, an extra couple of $100,000? He's not going to get the same as Lomachenko. Lomachenko's bringing in 3 belts. You know, call the franchise title what you want. He's still seen as the champion of the WBC. Alright? Loma's bringing in all the belts. Lomachenko is the guy who had been headlining shows. Yeah, he'd only done one pay-per-view and that was over in the UK, but still, Lomachenko had been headlining these cards. He'd been fighting at an elite level for years. 3-weight world champion. Alright? Flying the flag for Ukraine pretty much in boxing, him and Alexander Usyk. He is the A-side in this fight. Let's not forget, Canelo Alvarez, years ago, when he fought Floyd Mayweather, he was the B-side. He had to take all those little stipulations. Floyd Mayweather, when he fought Arturo Gatti back in 2005, by his own admission, he was the B-side. He had to take a bit less. He had to adhere to what Arturo Gatti wanted. Those guys knew that this is the price we have to pay. If we win, or if we look good in defeat, we can grow. We can become the A-side. We don't just become the A-side overnight because we knocked out a couple of guys who were not even that good anyway, and now we think, you know, we're Mr. High and Mighty. That's not the way it works. And I think we're seeing a lot more of this now. I think this is the problem with boxing. We're seeing a lot more guys nowadays who think that they've arrived before they've even got there. And they're saying that, you know, 1.2 million, that's not enough for me. You know, yeah, Lomachenko is the guy with all the titles. Lomachenko is the guy who, you know, Bob Arum sings his praises from. Lomachenko is the guy who's, you know, headlined in MSG. But, you know, I knocked out Richard Comey. Does that not mean something? No, it doesn't. It means fuck all in comparison to what Lomachenko's done. So, this fight looks dead. What's Richard Comey going to do? So Lomachenko has fights at lightweight. He's fights at super featherweight if he wants to go down. Well, Teofimo Lopez is going to have to move up, you know, sooner or later. Would he fight the likes of Josh Taylor or Jose Ramirez? Would you pick him against either one of those guys? I know I wouldn't. What's he going to do? You know? Even if Teofimo had lost to Lomachenko, which I think he would have, if he looked good in defeat, such as, we'll say, Luke Campbell did, it's not going to hinder him. You know? It's not going to hinder him that much. You know, again, everyone loses to Lomachenko, or at least, you know, unless your name was Orlando Salido, and, you know, you hit him with God knows how many low blows, you're going to lose Lomachenko. It happens. People lose. Lomachenko's lost. You know? And this money thing, you know, all the call-outs, all this, to get 1.2 million offered to you and you just say no? Crazy. Like I say, those are my thoughts on this. A fight I was looking forward to. I was really looking forward to. Number 1 and number 2 at lightweight. We ain't gonna see it now. Because of money. It's all because of money. And as I said in previous videos, we're living in a time where money in sport in general, money in the world in general, is not what it used to be because of everything that's been going on. So when you get the chance to make some money, make some good money, you gotta jump on that. Because let's look at it like this: if he fights, God only knows who next, Teofimo, is he gonna get 1.2 million? I seriously doubt it. If he just takes a voluntary with his IBF, or if he moves up to 140 and he fights, God only knows who, is he gonna get 1.2 million? No, he's not. He's not gonna get that. So, what? The only way you justify turning down a fight like that is if you have a bigger fight lined up which is going to pay you even more money. That is how you justify turning fights like that down. But if your next fight is against some joke and you're getting a couple of $100,000, yeah. Those are my thoughts on this. Let me know yours down below. I'm annoyed that we're not going to see this. If I wanted to see this fight, let me know your thoughts down below, what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, of course, if you are new. And as always, people, I will talk. People, thank you for dropping by the channel. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed the video that you just saw. Remember, please like and share. It really, really helps me out. I do have Patreon as well. You can go over there. There's some podcasts up now. Go and have a listen if you like it. All well and good. Thanks a mil for all the support, people. I will talk to you.